Hello, I am sick. Hi, sick. I am dad. So yeah, as you may have noticed, this channel's name is Perfectly Anxious, and it has actually a story behind it, but quickly explained, it means it has something to do with anxious animals, rescues, and anxious people. And yeah, hello, I am also an anxious person. Hello, anxious, I'm dead. Yeah, that was still stupid. But yeah, I was actually thinking that there are quite a lot of things about being sick that has something to do with being anxious also. And I was thinking of how I actually kind of liked being sick, because that gives me kind of the right to act as I would be anxious or depressed without anyone batting an eye. I can be home all day. I can lay in my bed all day. I can just watch YouTube videos and basically do nothing all day because I'm so weak physically. But when you think about it, when you are in that kind of dark place, you do those same things because you are feeling weak mentally. And just like I'm not a vet or a professional with animals, I don't have a psychology degree or anything, so just take my word for it. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about that. And by the way, I don't have the corona. I did the test the first day I was feeling sick and it came back negative, so now I know for sure. Yeah, I'm allergic to outside world and bullshit. So I have this upper respiratory infection going on and I'm taking antibiotics for it. But it's fine. I have had so much trouble with my respiratory system and my throat and everything. A year ago, I ended up in a hospital because they did a surgery on my tonsils over here, and well, I guess you know where tonsils are. They did that and it ended up quite badly. I can tell that story someday if someone wants to hear it, but I remember when this whole thing with COVID happened and I was thinking of how I felt after the surgery when I had to go into the hospital again. Remember how I hated the feeling of not being able to breathe and just feeling miserable in a hospital. I was so afraid and I was so anxious of this whole thing. My day job is in a grocery store, so I couldn't even do that at home. So it was mandatory for us to stay at work, and being part of the risk group, it brings a lot of emotions, kind of a lot of those anxious emotions. I have seen all of those statistics go up about how people's mental health is really deteriorating during COVID lockdowns and quarantines. And I just want to say, hang in there, guys. That's not good. That's tough. That's really tough. When I think about all abuse that people go through with living home, for example, or something like that, I kind of wanted to share some of my thoughts about this. I mean, I know I have it quite easy. I can just be home. I mean, I don't even have my dog here. It was really fortunate because just before I got sick, I was camping with my friends. It's not camping, it's like you go to this lodge of some kind. And I think I got this actually from the bad quality of air inside the lodge. My respiratory system is actually really fucked up. We had planned this whole lodge camping thing a good time before this. We already made this plan with my mom that Mara would go to their place. So right after we came back from the lodge, I felt really ill and I called my mom and she told me to go do the fucking COVID test, because I also heard after the lodge thing that my friend who was also in there had possibility of the contamination. She had been in the same space as a positive person. So happy. After I came home from the COVID test, we agreed with my mom that it's just best for everyone if Maro is just gonna stay there until I'm better. So love you, Mom. I have actually like the best situation now that I could have hoped for, because now I only have my snakes and my gecko. It's so lonely. I miss my dog. I mean, good thing that she's there, but still, I miss her. Yeah, that really sucks about being sick and alone in home if you don't have there anyone. My significant other don't want to risk to come here because of course we don't want to get them also sick now. And it's just everything is so complicated now, but it is what it is. So what were I talking about? Oh yeah, the anxiety. Things that I get anxiety from being sick. Things that I get anxiety from while being sick. Don't ask no question. I have been working out for 4 or 5 months now. Okay. Like a month ago, I got this thing on my shoulder. It's like some ligaments that got infected and blah blah blah. I had to wait with gym until that was completely healed because it can get like really fucked up if you go to the gym. First that, and it take a long time to heal. Also, my work did not make it any better. And then I got this bullshit, and not that this would have been the time that I would have. No, I'm not saying that I would have been going to the gym every day or anything like that. I'm just saying that it bums me out. It really does, knowing that now I can't go for the next week probably. When this is over, I take so long to recover from even the slightest cold because I have had such bad problems with my respiratory system. So even like a cold takes so much time for me to feel better. And so my workout is going to shit. Other things that are going to shit. So much cookies. Who brought this here? Who bought you? Luca. I bought them because I feel like shit. Now I'm getting too hot. Just a while ago I was too cold, and that's just being sick and how it works. And because I'm sick and usually I meal prep my food, like every food that I have. But of course, because we were going to the lodge and I didn't want the food to go bad in my freezer, so I didn't have any food prepared, and I am too sick to do any food. So what options does that leave to me? It leaves me the options of French fries, nuggets, pizza, and all that other jazz. And I'm fine with it because I'm sick. I would prepare something better, but I can't right now. I really can't. And I don't have the luxury of someone making me food because I'm a fucking grown-up. So uncalled for. Okay, yeah, another thing. So yeah, I have a thing for cleanliness. I feel good if my home is clean. I like the feel of disinfecting something, and yeah, my type of anxiety has manifested throughout the years to slight OCD with cleaning, and it's okay. I'm actually fine with it because it's so slight, but I feel bad that I'm not getting to do it. And well, not that I don't get to do it, that I'm too weak to do it. And also, I don't like to live in filth like a human being shouldn't. So yeah, bedroom, as far as you can see it, not that bad. And actually, I like to keep it this way. The living room is also not that bad. But if we go to the kitchen, it is a fucking mess. This is what my kitchen looks like now. What? Like, oh my god, I think I was cleanlier when I was a teenager. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and by the way, those were the nuggets and the french fries that I was talking about. That's gonna be my yummy dinner. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, these are the things that give me some type of anxiety right now, but it's moderate and I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. As far as it goes with being sick and that showing up a lot of the signs of depression or anxiety or all that kind of stuff, it's interesting. I mean, usually when you don't shower and you smell like shit and you have candy wrappers everywhere and fast food and you lay all day in your bed and stuff, people are worried about you, but if you're sick, that's all fine. Somehow taking care of yourself kind of gives you the illusion that you can also like not take care of yourself. I don't know how any of the people that is actually gonna watch this, how they spend their sick days, but this is how I spent mine, and it has worked. It has worked, but it doesn't give me the best kind of feeling. Maybe I should change something about it, or maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay that I can eat cookies and tell myself that next month I will go to the gym again. But I gotta say, I really love this tea with honey. Also, I have the best fucking work friends. I consider them my friends actually. When I messaged one of them that lives really close by to me, she was so quick to be, yeah, I'm gonna go to the store to get you stuff and everything like that. And they put some tea bags in my, with my groceries, and they also get me this chocolate bar and stuff, and I was so, you know, when you have like fever and you are emotional and then you get bags thrown at you, dude, man, like, it's so kind. I hope everyone has people around them that do those kinds of things. You know who you are if you're watching. This tea is so good. All of them are. I have drank all of them. Oh, and by the way, the baby snake that came, that I adopted, I will probably make a video about her, but I got her a name. Her name is Wanda, and I can't wait to show you. But yeah, I guess those were my thoughts. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this, but I just wanted to share my thoughts about these things. And yeah, keep on being you. Thank you. I'm glad that you watched. Hi, Glad. I'm Dad. It's my home, I can cough whenever I want. But yeah. Ah! My God!